Siberia is not just cold, it is a force that feels alive, as if the air itself is pressing against your body, draining strength with every passing second. Here, cold is not something you simply feel, it is something that controls you.
When temperatures fall to -76 degrees Fahrenheit, the rules of nature you learned in school seem to stop working. Throw boiling water into the air and it does not fall back down. It explodes into a cloud of ice crystals, freezing instantly before it ever reaches the ground. Touch bare metal without protection, and your skin does not just feel cold, it bonds to the steel. Even sound behaves differently. Every breath you exhale freezes so quickly that it creates a faint crackling noise, like grains of rice hitting the floor. Locals call this sound the whisper of the stars. In some parts of Siberia, temperatures sink as low as -85 degrees. This is Yakutsk, the coldest city on Earth, where even breathing can feel like physical labor. While much of the world panics when temperatures drop below freezing degrees, children in Yakutsk casually eat ice cream at -40 degrees Fahrenheit because it helps their bodies feel warmer. Humans have survived in this frozen land for more than 1,000 years. Today, over 350,000 people live here, making Yakutsk one of the most isolated major cities on the planet. But how does life continue in a place where car engines cannot be turned off and burying the dead is nearly impossible because the ground is frozen solid like stone? There is only one way into this frozen world. A single highway cuts through the wilderness, known as the Road of Bones. It was built during Stalin's era, using forced labor from Soviet prison camps. Prisoners worked in brutal conditions, starving, poorly clothed, and armed with nothing but hand tools, breaking through solid permafrost in temperatures as low as -58 degrees Fahrenheit. Many never survived. Because the ground was permanently frozen, proper burials were impossible. The bodies of fallen workers were placed directly into the road's foundation and sealed beneath gravel. Every mile of this road is an unmarked grave. For anyone traveling this route, there is one rule that can mean the difference between life and death. Never travel alone. If your vehicle breaks down and no one passes within 2 hours, survival becomes almost impossible. The cold seeps into cars within minutes. Windows freeze from the inside. Blood circulation slows. Death
arrives quietly, without warning.
When you finally reach Yakutsk, the first thing you notice is not the cold. It is the blindness.
Much of the winter, the city is covered in something called ice fog. This is not natural fog. It is made of frozen exhaust from vehicles, smoke from factories, and the breath of thousands of people, all trapped in still air. Visibility drops to just a few feet. Walking through the city feels like moving through a ghost world where only shadows exist.
And yet, even Yakutsk is not the coldest place people live. Travel deeper inland for 2 more days, and you reach Oymyakon, the coldest permanently inhabited settlement on Earth.
Temperatures here have been recorded at -96 degrees Fahrenheit, colder than the average temperature on the surface of Mars. At these extremes, ink freezes inside pens. Phone batteries die within seconds. Metal-framed glasses can burn skin on contact, leaving permanent scars.
In Siberia, cars never sleep. You will see vehicles running for hours with no one inside. This is not carelessness, it is survival. If an engine is turned off, the oil freezes solid and the vehicle may never start again. To protect their cars, residents use thick insulated covers or rent heated garages. Some vehicles are simply abandoned until summer arrives. After just 10 minutes outside, eyelashes freeze together, fingers go numb, headaches begin as blood struggles to circulate. In Yakutsk, fainting outdoors can be fatal.
Surviving here requires burning enormous amounts of energy. A human body may burn up to 6,000 calories a day just to stay warm. Forget modern diet rules. In Siberia, fat is not unhealthy, it is life. At Yakutsk's central market, vendors sell food in open air at -40 degrees. Fish are stacked upright like firewood, frozen solid. Milk is sold as frozen white bricks. Vendors stand on layers of animal hide to protect their feet from freezing.
One of the most shocking local foods is stroganina. Raw fish caught beneath the ice freezes instantly when pulled from the water. Locals shave thin curls from the frozen fish and eat them raw with salt and pepper. The fat melts instantly in the mouth, releasing energy and warmth. In a land where vegetables do not grow, this is survival food. Water is even harder to obtain than food. Permafrost makes underground pipes nearly impossible. In many villages, water must be mined. Men cut massive blocks of ice from frozen rivers and stack them outside their homes. Whenever water is needed, a piece of ice is brought indoors and melted. Life becomes a constant cycle of turning solids into liquids. Most homes in remote villages do not have indoor toilets. Even at -58 degrees, people must leave their houses in the middle of the night and run to small wooden sheds outside, finishing quickly before the cold becomes dangerous. Any romantic idea of life in extreme conditions disappears fast. Buildings in Yakutsk appear to float. None of them touch the ground. Every structure stands on massive concrete stilts several feet above the soil. This is necessary because the ground is a mixture of ice and sand. Those who survived stayed, and their descendants live here today. Snow in Siberia behaves differently. It is dry, like dust falling from the sky. The greatest constant fear is frostbite. Exposed skin can be permanently damaged in minutes.
Siberia covers most of Russia, but holds very few people. In remote villages, money loses meaning. Fuel, food, and machine parts become more valuable than cash. Workers earn high northern salaries, sometimes triple what they would earn in major cities. But nearly everything must be flown in, making daily life incredibly expensive. People earn more, yet live with fewer comforts.
Siberia is not just a place on a map. It is proof that humans and animals can adapt to almost anything. Cities float above frozen ground. People mine their drinking water from ice. While you are watching this, hundreds of thousands of people are living normal lives in the coldest inhabited places on Earth.